The second of the best-of-3 finals between Australia and Pakistan in the Benson Hedges World Series. Welcome to the highlights. Australia won the first game at the Melbourne Cricket Ground the other evening in conclusive fashion by 7 wickets. Pakistan, though, have played very well recently at the Sydney Cricket Ground, where today's match is being played. Now, the changes in the teams for this second final. For Australia, Mark Waugh comes into the side for brother Steve, who's 12th man. And for Pakistan, Tausif Ahmed has been left out after he was hammered by Alan Border and Dean Jones at the MCG. And Mushtaq Ahmed, the leg spinner, comes into the side. He bowled very well here in Pakistan's last match at the Sydney Cricket Ground. We join play now with the first ball of the second over. Imran Khan is the bowler. There's a wide, scored 1 run so far for the Australians. And taking strike is Tom Moody.
It's a fine shot. Good start for Tom Moody, and good morning, Ian Chappell.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, all. It's a good start from Tom Moody. A real warm-up ball from Imran Khan. Tom Moody made sure he placed it. Meticulous there in his placement. Stood back, he had plenty of time, and he made sure that he got it between Ijaz at point and Salim Malik in the covers.
Lovely shot from Mark Taylor. Split the gap there. 4 runs. Australia none for 29.
Shot. Beautiful shot. Racing away. Put down the glasses. That's a boundary.
It's over the top. And will go away for 4 runs. It's a good shot. That's over the top. A point, and I think that may go all the way as well. Yes, indeed. One at a mid-wicket, and that's beautifully played by Mark Taylor. That was a cricket ball, just the warm-up ball from Guri, and Mark Taylor has just angled the bat and got that very fine and away for 2 runs.
Beautifully played. Gave himself some room against the left-arm orthodox spinner. No wicket for 70. Jones drives straight, and that's done it before. Now it's throwing up, England trying hard to get to it. And he does.
That's nicely placed by Mark Taylor. And Jones will be back to the third.
And they get 2. That's well run. Direct hit from Mushtaq, but Taylor was home. It's 1 for 110 at the halfway mark.
That's a good shot. Again, we see the sweep being very effective.
And that's 50 for Mark Taylor. And 51.
That's beautifully placed. And if you're going to use your feet, that is the way to do it, I can assure you. Oh, dear me. Imran might want to slit his own wrists, let alone the spinner Nadeem Huri, who now is being changed. I think we can say, Rodney, that is quite possibly a demotion.
He was talking to Ian Chappell before the game started, and was very angry at me because in my commentary I'd called that he was not very good with the bat and a very poor fieldsman.
That's beautifully played by Taylor.
That's well hit, but the man getting back there, Wakar, at mid-wicket, has taken the catch. Looked for a moment that he'd hit that pretty well, but I think he might have just got it slightly off-centre, Mark Taylor. Wakar takes the catch, so Mushtaq is rewarded for flighting the ball.
Mark Taylor out for 76. It's 2 for 179.
Alan Border is the new man. Jones was down more than halfway, and he's been given out. Dean Jones not happy, but a good piece of work there by the fieldsman at point. Made the pick up and the throw pretty quickly.
That's Jones backing up. They're a bit too far. They're sent back. A good pick up at backward point. Saeed Anwar is the fieldsman. There he goes. Picks up well. Fumbles. But a quick recovery, and there's the throw. And Jones scampering back. And that was a photo finish, but maybe the bat was in the air. Umpire Tony Crafter says he's out. Run out. Great breakthrough for Pakistan. Jones out for 46. 3 for 183.
Imran would be relieved about that. That's beautifully timed. Great shot from Mark Waugh. Once again, good footwork. On this occasion, going back, changing the length of the delivery. 200 up for Australia in the 41st over. Wakar is getting plenty of work out there in the deep. He's still got one more over to bowl.
And I guess if you're Dean Jones, you'd feel a little bit unlucky. This will be a chance. Mr. Stumps. Gone. Hit the full pitch. Hesitation. Good throw by Ijaz, and Mark Waugh unfortunately running out. Complete confusion there. It's all happening in the final overs, and Pakistan may be just getting back into this match.
But he gets a call there from Alan Border. Left him high and dry. I mean, the fieldsman was only 10 or 15 metres from the stumps. And he cuts that one between the legs of the keeper. Shoaib.
Real good throw there. Put Simon O'Donnell under pressure. So Australians finding themselves for the first time panicking just slightly from the point of view that they're not judging their runs as well as they might. Top fieldsman here would have put Simon O'Donnell under enormous pressure.
Oh, I thought he has given him out. I was going to say I thought umpire Crafter was going to give him out. Simon O'Donnell caught behind by Salim Yusuf. Not a bad little catch that. Caught it very easily off the bowling of Imran.
It's not a bad idea to mix up your delivery. The key here is it's outside the line of the pads. There is a noise. Must be bat. Now the umpire. Now keep your eye on the umpire. He's nodded. Simon O'Donnell has accepted that nod. 3 from 9 deliveries, and Australia now losing wickets. 5 for 214.
Immediately goes in the air and well placed for 2 runs. Ian Healy's at the wicket. It's in the air and dropped. Predictably dropped by Saeed.
Well, Imran Khan ought to walk off the Sydney Cricket Ground with no hair. He would have to be pulling his hair out. You can say it over and over again. You can lead them to water, but you can't make them drink. Look at this. The basic catch in the outfield gets to it.
Two more to Ian Healy. Here's another go. Will he catch this? Yes, indeed he will. Saeed Anwar.
The end of another Australian batsman. Healy goes straight into the buckets this time. They clamp around the ball, so Healy is out for 15, and Australia 6 down, 2:31 on the board.
And he goes high and gets dropped. Rameez is the man that dropped that one. And that's 4. That's the gap that he had decided to go for. Nice nick on that one. Just 1 over remaining. It'll be bowled by Waqar Younis.
He knows he must bowl it full. He must bowl it at a round leg stump, at the toes.
4 runs. Very well placed by Alan Border. That was the left-handed slog shot if ever we've seen one, but it was middled and placed. For the toss, which he gets to... Oh, no, you can't do that. Another misfield. That's cost him another run. Could very well cost him the game. Good performance by Alan Border. Disgraceful fielding performance by Pakistan.
That was a pretty good effort from Pakistan in the end to keep the Australians down as they did, but not a good fielding effort. Imran Khan must have been very disappointed with the way they fielded under pressure out there, and the scorecard shows that the Australians, who looked at one stage as though they might get 275 or 280, were held down to 255 for 6, but with decent fielding it could have been so much better for Pakistan. Some lovely batting there, good partnership at the top of the order, 84 Taylor and Moody, then 95 between Taylor and Jones, 24 Border and Mark Waugh, and a good one at the end between Border and Peter Taylor, unbeaten on 24. The bowling figures for Pakistan: Wasim Akram, no wicket for 42. Imran, I thought, was the best of them, 10 overs, no maiden, 1 for 43. No wicket for Waqar Younis, but he did bowl very well to Mark Taylor early on. Nadim, the left-arm spinner, 1 for 45, and Mushtaq 2 for 65. So 256 to win for Pakistan. 5.12 an over is the asking rate. That is no easy task, and the Australians, in contrast to Pakistan, are likely to be brilliant in the field.
Got in, caught behind it, inside edge. Simon O'Donnell breaks through, a vital wicket. CNM1 not really going for that. A fine catch by Ian Healy.
And that one just coming back a little bit. A good catch by Ian Healy. Low down. It's 1 for 6 in the second over.
Terry Alderman. Got to be close. He's gone! 2 for 6, yes! Just a shuffle across. That would plumb. Terry Alderman strikes.
There's the off-cutter from Terry Alderman. Rameez really has struggled against the Australian bowling. That's a good decision. It was the off-cutter. He wasn't far forward, and the ball certainly not bouncing very much. Rameez out for a duck, and Pakistan in tatters in the third over, 2 for 6.
It's a beautiful shot. Superbly played. It's gone. It's a great hit. Straight down the ground. Beautifully timed. Charge has got it again. Does it to run for that one. That's a big hit. Slowing up the fraction, but running into the gutter. Great tactics by Wasim Akram, hitting straight, not across the line, and testing out Terry Alderman. Oh, he's gone square. That's a great hit. That's soaring away. A beautiful shot. I thought that might have just gone over, or to hit the top of the fence. Umpires conferring. Peter McConnell talking to Tony Crafter.
Carl Rackerman seemed to indicate there. He held both hands up. I think he might be telling him that one of the kids in the crowd touched the ball. And that's what he's telling umpire McConnell, I would say, that one of the kids reached out and touched the ball. So now I guess it's up to the umpire's judgment as to whether they think it would have gone over. Umpire McConnell says 4.
It's gone again. Glorious shot. What a fine cricketer. Terry Alderman. He's gone again. That'll be 4 more. The fine leg's up. intelligent batting. One bounce over the fence.
And it's a costly purchase.
Very well caught in the crowd.
Bowled in with a full toss. Batsman reckons he might have got an inside edge. We'd need to have a look at the replay for that. Must have been a very fine one. The attempted Yorker, perhaps.
It was a rank full toss. He did get the inside edge. Sorry, Alderman had his little bit of luck there. Pakistan now 3 for 52.
Well fielded. Moody again. Already distinguished himself in this innings, throwing from the outfield a couple of times. He's gone over mid-off for 4. And brilliant captaincy by Alan Border. Well bowled Peter Taylor, but brilliant captaincy by Alan Border has swung this game to Australia. Wasim Akram stumped Healy, bowled Peter Taylor.
So that's the end of Wasim Akram for 36 off just 30 deliveries. Pakistan in all sorts of trouble now, 4 for 62.
Greg Campbell now comes on. Nice placement there from Javed. Three to Javed. Mid on, and that's Mark Taylor. He doesn't miss too many. So the pressure really getting to Imran, the pressure of the run rate. It was slowing all the time, and in an attempt to try and push it up, he's holed out at mid-on. So half the Pakistan side are now back in the pavilion.
72 for 5. You get a quick scramble. Oh, he's hit! That may be out! Well, my goodness! What a magnificent throw!
Alan Border, the Australian captain, on target. It's the end of Javed Miandad. It was on his left hand, and Alan Border, who's played so well in that position, either at cover or mid-wicket, got the direct hit. Ijaz is a non-striker now, but a great effort that may win the match for Australia. Fine piece of fielding by the Australian captain.
Border missed the stumps with a shot about 2 overs ago. Look at the way that he aims. He knows he's got time to spare, and the batsman not yet in screen. So Javed Miandad out. A real body blow to Pakistan.
Nick beats Alderman. It'll race away towards the boundary, and that's 4. Not a positive stroke, but
It's beautifully played. Beautifully placed all the way along the carpet for 4 runs. Got him, bowled him. Peter Taylor strikes again. Australia march on towards victory.
And then this delivery. Little higher, little shorter, very slow, plenty of spin. Similar sort of delivery we saw a stumping result from. Pakistan now in dire straits at 7 for 132.
Caught behind. Well done, Peter Taylor. Well done, Ian Healy. Well done, Australia.
Searching for that. The faintest of edges. Some fine glove work by Healy. And he has been in good touch today. So Taylor takes 3, and Pakistan now 8 wickets down. 132 is all they've got.
In the air, but safe. Greg Campbell has quite a chase there and can't pull it in. Must have timed that one a lot better than it looked initially.
It's pretty well hit. He's going to clear Tom Moody's head and clears the fence. Just clears the man at cover, Mark Waugh, and away to the boundary. So Salim Yusuf comes within 1 of a half century. And there's his 3rd.
Good night from Salim Yusuf.
They're straight this time and well hit. Down to deep mid-off. And that is Salim Yusuf's top score in a limited overs international. Carl Rackerman puts it down. I think it was mainly the way he went about trying to catch it. Moody. And a good catch. Took it comfortably. So once again, Simon O'Donnell strikes. He's done it consistently all summer.
It wasn't badly hit. It's neatly taken by Moody. Nicely judged. It's 9 for 176.
Chance for mid-off, Campbell. And he's got it. So Australia win the Cup in 2 straight finals. A convincing victory at the MCG by 7 wickets. And here at the SCG by 69 runs. So Alan Border's team, for the 4th time, they've claimed the Benson Hedges World Series Cup competition in just 2 finals.
So Australia have won 2-0 in the best-of-3 finals. Melbourne and Sydney, great performance. They played wonderfully well. And we'll leave you with that and a crowd of 35,000 at the Sydney Cricket Ground.